Howdy ho, guys and gals, I'm Jeff King. Welcome back to the Den of Tools, and today we've got Lowe's Season 2, or Week 2 of their Season of Savings event. This is the Black Friday slide through November rather than waiting everything till the last minute. So here we've got their Week 2. This is prices valid starting, well, some of them are valid now in store. I would check in store, maybe online, but prices, it says in the flyer, start 11/11, go into 11/17. So this just dropped. The prices officially start tomorrow. Let's step through the flyer here. We got a giant Santa and penguin. Okay. We got some lights. We got a little giant ladder. This is the 22-foot reach one. Was $239. It's now $159. I'm not sure how great a deal. We've seen little giant stuff around there. We've got all the other little Christmas decorations and whatnot. Remember, these extension cords, whereas they are cheap, they're fairly light duty. So this is a 16 gauge, maybe medium kind of duty, 16 gauge outdoor extension cord. All right, let's jump on to page 2 here. Page 2, we're going to get some of the tools. We got the Bosch. Now, if you've been following the channel, especially if you've been subscribed and seeing the deals of the week, you know this is old news. We've been seeing this. This is the buy one, get one. Of course, the get one is it turns the tool only into a combo pack. So almost at this point, it seems like every Bosch cordless tool seems to be a combo kit at this point. You'll have to look and check because there's just too many on the list. They show 4 here. They show the circ saw, the recip saw, the impact driver, and the orbital sander. But I mean, there's so much more if you've been following it. All the Bosch stuff seems to be that, you buy it and you get the free battery and the charger with it. They've got the T-shank assorted jigsaw blades from Bosch there on sale down for $10. That's not a bad buy. We've got the 40-piece impact bit. Bosch makes some fantastic impact bits. I think that's a good buy at $15. We got the laser measurer with Bluetooth. Why do you need the Bluetooth? I don't know. And it's down to, they're $99, your choice here. That's down from $150. And we got the 50-foot self-leveling 3-line there down from $169. And yes, I know some of you are like, where's the bear? Where's the bear? Bear's off scouting right now. We're going to be chasing whitetail. So I'm moving fast today. I got to get out of here. I got some bucks waiting on me. They are running. They're going crazy. Duncan's going to be in tonight. All through this weekend, we're going to be, it's buck fever here in Montana. So you might not see much of me. Well, I've got some videos already ready to go coming out. So we're going to have content for you. Maybe we'll do some live streaming from the field if I can get cell service. Anyway, accessories, Tough Belt. I reached out to you guys and said, what do you think about Tough Belt? Wow, the amount of people came back were like, this stuff is fantastic. I've had it for years. I really love it. I was astounded. I hadn't heard much about that before reaching out to the community, and you guys basically said this stuff is great stuff. So they've got the Tough Belt 16-inch tool tote bag for $49.98, and then we've got the 18-inch zippered rolling tool bag there for basically $100. Also, we got the Rockwell Compact. We've seen this, the 4.5-inch compact saw. Great little kind of hobbyist saw, great for mobile work. It is corded, it's not cordless. Great for ripping down, not super heavy sheet stock, but I find them great for breaking down material like that. All right, the Metabo. We got the buy one, get one here, and we got the 36 volt and the 18 volt. This is a multi-volt platform, works with both 36 and 18 volt. Okay, being clear here. So you've got the Metabo 36 volt multi-volt charger here. You're getting the battery with the charger. It was $199, it's $169. And when you buy that, you get one of these tools free. The oscillating multi-tool, the angle grinder, the one-hand recip saw, the trim router. I haven't seen the trim router or tried the trim router. I don't know anybody who's tried it. What do you guys think about if you have the trim router? Comment down below. I want to know what you think about it. The circ saw and the jigsaw. And then we've also got down here, we've got we got a couple of the nailers. If you don't know, Metabo HPT, formerly Hitachi, makes some fantastic pro grade nailers. Great stuff. A lot of pros use these things. We got the combo kit here, 2 tools. You get the drill driver and the impact there with 2 3-amp hour multi-volt batteries for $149. Then next to that, we've got the 12-inch dual bevel compound miter saw with laser. Now, this is not a slider, and it's not cordless, okay? I know they're lumping in with all this other cordless stuff. But for $229 for a nice 12-inch saw, maybe you might want to consider that. All right, and we got some flex deals. I know people have been waiting for some flex deals. We got a saw blade. We got some bits. No one's excited about that. The only real big deal here, the special buy here, is we've got the 6-tool 24-volt brushless combo kit here. You're getting, of course, all the cordless tools here from Flex. They're all 24-volt. They're all brushless, so that goes without saying. You're getting the light. Yes, also brushless. I checked. The impact driver, you're getting the drill driver. Now, these are not the super high end. They've got another step above this. So this is their, I guess, their low end. They only have a 2 ends. There's no Goldilocks zone there with Flex. Not yet. We've got a recip, the multi-tool, and the circ saw. I got to say, that recip might be one of the best recip saws in the industry. It's got a ton of power, fantastic control, and the lowest vibration I haven't measured it yet. We're going to be doing that. But I just, in holding it compared, having a Milwaukee in one hand and the Flex in the other hand, and everything compared to the Flex seems to just be basically way higher in vibration. All right, moving along, we got the Cobalt stuff. Of course, Cobalt also made by Chervon, the same company that makes Flex, same company makes Skill, same company makes the Menards power, or was it, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. The Master Force cordless tools there. So we got the Cobalt 24-volt max, your choice. You either get the brushless drill kit, including the 2 amp hour battery, charger, and soft case. And again, with the Cobalt, they are also 24-volt, and they are also all brushless. And no, the batteries are not interchangeable with Flex. Or you can get the impact driver here. Same thing. You're getting the kit there for $100. We're going to go through the Cobalt stuff here first. We got $30 here for a 2 amp hour max volt battery there. What do we got? $150 here for the 2-tool combo kit. Now this includes the drill driver, the impact driver, the 2 amp hour battery, charger. So basically, it's these 2 tools. You're not getting a battery with each one. That's how you're saving the $50. But I mean, think about this. Now these each come with a charger, so you're getting 2 chargers, but you can buy this combo kit and a second battery there for $30. So you'd be at $180 with a single charger. If you need 2 chargers, having 2 chargers is not a bad thing, especially if you're planning to build out. If you're just starting with the Flex or with the Flex with the Cobalt line, and you're planning to build out, and it's a great line. It's one of the best choices for the prosumer market out there. Even the value pro, even the guy who's like, I'm a pro, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money. I watch my dollars and cents. Cobalt's not a bad line to consider. All right, we got the bit set here for $20. And, of course, and we're going to talk more about this later, we had it in the deals of the week yesterday. Or was it Monday? This week's just flying by, people. I'm losing my mind. $129, that is the Cobalt router with table there, down from $169. All right, now let's talk about the Spider bit. Spider is... They're a little controversial in that they've made a lot of claims, and some people have had good experiences, some people have had bad experiences. I've only played with their stuff at a trade show. I thought the stuff was pretty good there, but I mean, who knows what they've set it up for. But they've pretty much taken over Lowe's, all right? A lot of the other bit sets and stuff got pushed out. Spider's the big one in there. Anyway, we got the Spade bit there for $20. We got some blades there for $10, for $14. We got a larger, the Stinger. This is, I think it's got the, rather than, oh no, this one looks like it's screwed also. So it's got the self-driving. Yeah, they are the Stinger also. So this is the 14-piece Stinger set here for $25. Excuse me. One thing I think is really cool are these over here. This goes on your recip saw. These are tools on your recip saw to turn them into a scraping attachment. They have some other tools too also that go along with that. Really get some extra use out of your recip saw. We got a drill bit set here for $30 and the whole bit set, which is what I played with the most, for $100. And that did seem pretty good to me. I will say that. All right, now moving along. We've got some smart home appliances. We've got the Ring for $200. Don't get the Ring. $200. It's a decent camera. It's not a $200 camera. And then you got to pay for a ton of service on top of it. Stupid expensive. Get Wise. The Wise cameras, they're just as good, and the service is super cheap. Shut up, Moto. Google Home for $25. I'm more of a Allegra person, if you know what I mean. This thing, though, the Nest, though, for $250, though, ouch. That thing is pricey, man. They've come out with a cheaper version that somebody had a sale on. I'm trying to remember who had the sale on that. But again, Wise has something that does the exact same thing for way less money. If you don't know, Wise is a group of people who used to work at Google and were like, this is ridiculous. And they went off and started their own company. Smart Wi-Fi bulbs. We got LED shop lights. The Swan 4-pack there. If you're looking for that kind of thing, I'm not a fan of that style of the central base system anymore. The IP cameras have just gotten too good. All right, we got toaster, 2-slice, not one. 2-slice toaster, $17. That is... What is that? That's $8.50 per slice. That's not a bad deal. I kid. Personal. What the heck is a personal blender? What is that? Single serve coffee maker, basically a Keurig for $39. I've seen the Keurigs on sale in some places for that much or less. Pit Boss, as you know, well, okay. Pit Boss did send me a thing, and they send me spices. So many spices. Every month they send me spices. If you're in the Livingston, Montana area, hit me up. I got spices coming out my ear. The $549 there for the Pit Boss. This is, I got to tell you, I love cooking on this thing. I already got my turkey for Thanksgiving. We're going to spatchcock it this year, and we're going to smoke that thing. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. By the way, I've been told that there might be a shortage on turkeys. I don't know if they're shipping turkeys from China. I sure hope not. I don't know why the supply chain would be affecting turkeys. Get your turkey early. Craftsman, we got the blower with trimmer combo, 20 volt for $129. Includes a 2-amp-hour battery and charger. Then we got the Ego. Ego is, of course, the king of outdoor power equipment for the cordless, variety. The blower starting at $179. Then we got the Cobalt blower and trimmer for $200. Yikes, that used to be like a $150 combo kit. I know because I bought it. I have this exact kit. The blower is okay. The trimmer is a angry little beast. Let me tell you that. 24 volt for the trimmer. I'm surprised about the quality of the trimmer. It's not as powerful as my Hart 40 volt, but it's a good trimmer. Let me put it this way. It's powerful enough the kids don't like using it because it throws rocks around too much because they hit rocks with it. All right, we got appliances, all sorts of appliances. Hisense for $80, I'm sure, or $800 there. I've never seen one like this. I don't pay a ton of attention to appliances, but usually when I see the bottom drawer freezer, it's usually this kind where it's the double door with the bottom drawer. I kind of like this. That's an interesting setup. It'd probably work really well in our house. We need a new fridge, and it's kind of in the corner, and I think it would work better than this kind of double door kind of thing. Then you have the classic, side by side there for $1,300. This one, of course, is $1,800. What do we got here? We got exclusive. Who makes this thing? Medea. Whoever that is. $650. I don't know. On the dryer, it's probably not you guys who do repairs and stuff. If you don't know, I did a video completely doing a rebuild on my Samsung front load washer. And they basically die every 6 years. And that was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. So probably halfway through that one. I'm going with the top load next time. I'm sorry. You can argue all you want about front load washing machines. They're such a pain. There's so many issues with them. We're going with the top load. I'm not probably going to go with the Medea. I don't know what we're going to get. I'd love to get a Speed Queen, but those things are stupid expensive. Maybe if I can find a good deal. Whirlpool here for $600 on that one. All right, now that's the end of the flyer. That's page 8. That's all the deals. Remember, this is only a week of deals. This only goes until the 17th, so that's only until next Wednesday. All right, so literally a week of deals. I'm going to show you some of the other stuff that's going on right now in case you missed the deals of the week. And if you have, where have you been? All right, let's get into it. We got the tool set from Craftsman here for $100. I'm going to go kind of quick through these again. The Whitetail, they're waiting on me. They got their clock. They're like, where are you, dude? We got the Craftsman. Now we showed this at Ace. Ace was the first one to take this down to $100. Now Lowe's has it for $100 also. This is the VersaStack. It works with the whole VersaStack system, and it has in those 3 drawers, it's got a full tool kit. 216 piece SAE and metric polished chrome. It's the Craftsman stuff. I've been down on the Craftsman. I'm not going to change my tune on this. But if you like the Craftsman, I'm not your daddy. I'm not going to tell you can't buy it. And I totally get the appeal of having this as a full kit. I know guys who get this as a travel kit, who use it as a secondary kit kind of stuff. And for that case, yeah, I get the argument. Here's the Cobalt one. I think by far this is, of the $100 cubes out there, probably one of the best options there for $100. It's a pretty good set there. You get, I like the little precision screwdrivers you get with it, because not everything is going to be, everyone feels like, oh, I'm going to have to rebuild my engine in an emergency or something. There's other little fiddly things that happen that you want to have your toolkit there for. All right, and that's $100 also. All right, we saw this one in the, I think it was in the ad. Oh, no, it was the 12-inch. This is the 10-inch I want to talk about. The 10-inch single bevel compound miter saw, not a slider, nothing fancy. $100. This is a $50 off, down to $100. I know a lot of people have been like looking for those 7 1/4 inch chop saws, because they're like, I don't have a bunch of money. I don't have a huge space in my shop. This is another great option to get something a little bit bigger, a little bit better than most of those, that you're probably going to be pretty happy with. Metabo HPT is a good, they're like the borderline between prosumer and value pro, all right? Because I know pros who use Metabo HPT. Hitachi for years was used by pros. Then they got bought by Metabo. That didn't change anything. It's pretty much the same tool. Oh, excuse me. Still trying to fight the remnants of this cold thing I've been fighting off. It's just all up in my sinuses and doing crazy stuff. Anyway, as I said, I would be interested maybe in picking this up and putting a metal blade on it and using it as a cold cut saw, as a dedicated, chop saw for cutting metal. If you got the room in your shop, that might be an option. How about this? This is the 12-inch we talked about, the non-slider, the $229, $70 off on that one. Now, I'm going to go through, I pulled out a bunch of the miter saws they have on sale right now. This is the Cobalt. I can't believe this. The Cobalt 7 1/4 inch, 10 amp single bevel sliding compound miter saw that they have for sale. Now, they did have the cordless one they blew out last year or early this year. This is, I believe, the corded version. I don't think this is the cordless one. And you're looking at $129. Now, why is it, at 7 1/4, why is it so expensive? Well, it's a sliding saw, so it's going to reach out a little bit further, let you do some longer cuts and stuff like that. All right, next up, we've got the Dewalt. This is the DW. This is not the 780 with the drop shadow line, the full 9 yards. This is the DWS 779 for $400, and that's $100 off. They raised the price. This was a saw introduced for Black Friday years ago, that they basically took the DWS and they made it a very, very cheap version of it and said, here's our Black Friday saw. And it only came out on Black Fridays or big holidays. And it sold so well, they eventually just left it out there. The price on this has gone up to $500, and they had to put $100 off to get it down to $400. I don't know how anybody calls this a deal. I can't sit here with a straight face and go, this is a great deal, buy this saw. Is it a bad saw? No, it's not a bad saw, but boy, they sure think a lot of that saw. Anyway, let's see here. This is the front slider 10-inch, all right? When I say front slider, that means you see the slides here, they're facing forward, so you have a 0 rear clearance on this. That's why it's $300. If this is a 10-inch sliding bevel miter saw, this is a shop saw. This is something you're going to put on a bench. You can put it right up against the wall. Very similar to the Rigid and the Delta that I have. I have both. I don't know if you can see them there. No, you can't see. They're right over there. We have them up on stands and right next to each other. We're going to be doing a comparison on those. All right, we got the Craftsman here, 10-inch single bevel sliding corded miter saw here. Just a nice, simple miter saw here. 10-inch for $189. That's $40 off. We got the Metabo 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. This is the front slider also. You see, it's hard to tell, but right there on the side, it's kind of like a shot, like over-under shotgun kind of thing. They don't do a good job of showing the picture on this so you can see how it slides. All the photos are from the left-hand side. Excuse me. There we go. There's a sliding mechanism you can talk about. See the over-under here that I'm referencing there. So $349, that's $100 off, $350. Probably one of the better, if not best deals out there on a 12-inch slider. I do prefer the drop shadow light. I really do. It's way better than the laser. But my reports from people are saying that the laser on this is fairly accurate. It's not as fiddly as lasers on other ones. Still, if you're doing it in the bright daylight, you're probably not going to see it. You know what? Measure twice, cut once. You'll live with it. But again, being a zero rear clearance saw, this is most likely going to be a bench saw, something that lives inside in your shop. So that probably won't be an issue. All right, we've got the 12-inch single bevel compound corded miter saw. This is your 12-inch, no frills, just chop it kind of saw there. $250. That's $70 off. We got the Cobalt here. Excuse me. We got the 10-inch, 15-amp dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. So this is your 10-inch Cobalt slider there for $279. $20 off on that one. And what else we got left? We talked about the rider. That was in the ad. I was going to show that, but that popped up. Also, I wanted to comment about, let's see, this Werner. We have the Werner 6000. This was in the deals of the week. $39 on a 6-foot ladder. That's not a bad price on that step ladder like that. See if they got any other deals going on. 10% off on this 6 foot over here, and nothing. Anyway, and then also I'm just gonna throw this in just for some fun. The TCL, I think I mentioned this before. They're having a huge blowout on their TVs. This is over at Amazon, but I know a lot of you guys are always looking for those Black Friday Amazon deals. So 43-inch 4K has what's it got? It's got something built in. Is it Roku or Android or the she who should not be named in it, the Fire? Anyway, it's got some smart function built into it. Android TV apparently. Anyway, I'm going to mention this because the 4K. These are all 4Ks we're going to talk about. The 43-inch. I wish I could. Maybe I can show it to you. Hold on. I hope it doesn't make you nauseous. All right. This is my desk right here. That is a 42-inch. Now, mine is a Samsung. Sorry about that if I made you a little nauseous. Anyway, this is what I sit in front of every day, is a 42-inch television. But I use it as a monitor. It's a 4K monitor, and it works great. If you're going to do this trick, you have to have 4K. Okay, because anything less and the text is not going to be readable. You're going to have to play with the scaling and stuff, watch some videos on how to use a TV as a monitor. But boy, it's a game changer. Anyway, $279 on that. If you're looking for just a TV, kind of TV, let's see, the 50-inch is $378. Don't get that. We got the 55-inch for $369. But wait for this. The 65-inch is $400. $400. And I got to say, anything bigger than the 65-inch starts to become a bit much. They get the 75-inch for $800, which is not a bad price for a 75-inch 4K TV. I had a 70-inch TV at our house back when we lived in California, and it was, if we had a huge living room, massive, long, deep living room, and if anything else, it would have been way too much. And we're in a much smaller place now. The 65-inch feels like it's even bigger than the 70-inch because you're sitting a good deal closer. I think the 65-inch is probably the sweet spot in large television screens. I don't know. Let me think. Let's reach out to the community. What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments. What size TV do you have, or do you think is the best size for your average-sized living room? Anyway, that's all I got for today. I got to go. I got some whitetail to go chase. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.